Guys, before we get into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to my good buddy JR over at Frankenstein Engine Dynamics. If you don't know who Frankenstein Engine Dynamics is, well, you've probably been living under a rock and don't care about fast cars. Anyways, they are the leader in CNC performance heads and in billet intake manifolds. They make some super sick intake manifolds. Hopefully in the future, not the long future, but the short future, they will be coming out with some Gen 3 Coyote stuff. So this is kind of the start of a partnership with Frankenstein Engine Dynamics, hopefully, and we're gonna pump out some really cool stuff for the Gen 3 Coyote. Anyways, they sent me and Ken Dog some goodies. Unfortunately, she's not here to open this with me, but we'll get it to her when she gets here. So we got some cool stickers from Frankenstein. Badass hat. Pretty sure that one's for me. And I think this one is for Ken Dog, so it's a small medium. However, I really like this one too. I might have to wear that one too, Kennedy. They sent me a little card. Shout out JR. JR made this, you know, he could have just thrown some stuff in a box, but he made this real personable, which is really cool. So we got some small Frankenstein Engine Dynamics stickers, which I might give some of these away on a live chat, because the big one's going on the car, of course. But we might give away some of these small ones, and maybe we'll give away these koozies. These are really cool. I want to keep one for myself for sure. And then we got a tank top for Miss Ken Dog. She's gonna love that. And a t-shirt for your boy. And I think another Frankenstein sticker. Ooh, I like that one. So, once again, huge shout out to JR over at Frankenstein Engine Dynamics. If you are not following them on Instagram or Facebook, what are you doing with your life, people? So, like I said, hopefully some big things to come. I can't say too much right now, but hopefully some big things to come for the Gen 3 Coyote platform. They already make everything from Hemis to LS's. I mean, they've got stuff for all makes and models. They already have Mustang stuff as well. It's just the Gen 3 Coyote is so new, and so they are working on some stuff for the new platform. But make sure you guys head over there, hit up JR for all your needs, from heads to intake manifolds. Frankenstein Engine Dynamics will hook you up. Let's get into today's video. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a really interesting video for you. We got a lot of stuff going on. Right now we're actually running some errands. If you guys aren't coming or haven't planned your trip yet, remember July 27th, that is next weekend, Amarillo, Texas, we are having our flashlight shootout. Huge payouts, $10,000 in payouts. It's gonna be an awesome time. But we're actually about to drive by our new Contagion Athletics gym, which is making huge progress. So I'll show you guys that here real quick. So this is the wall for the elevator, so you guys can kind of tell how tall it's going to be. It's pretty cool. So cool. And so they've already got the whole cement laid down, and they have the bottom metal framing going down. So that's to open like January 2020. Anyways, we are running over to Vintage Auto House, which is one of the sponsors for the flashlight shootout. Just picking up a check for you guys that could win it. So if you guys haven't seen it, July 27th, Amarillo Dragway, gates open for the racers at 3:30. It is a prepped 8th mile event, flashlight start. We've got truck SUV class, True Street, Outlaw Street, small tire and big tire. It's gonna be a good time. All right, guys, so we are here at Texas Dodge. We're actually going to make another video, but we're driving by and saw this very good looking, bright red Jeep Gladiator starring Kennedy. So this Jeep Gladiator is actually already lifted, so they've got a lift on it. Doesn't say how large it is, but I'd assume it's like a 2 to 3 inch lift. On these new Wranglers, like the JLs and the Gladiators, you don't need that large of a lift to make them pretty tall. They already have really good ground clearance. It looks like this one's got 35s already on it. Yeah, so to fit 35s, it does not take very much for these new Jeeps. It looks like they've got, is that the stock exhaust? You guys got to tell me. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it, but is that really the stock exhaust for a Gladiator? It's got like little turn downs and kind of like a bullet style muffler. Huh. Interesting. Someone's hauling ass over there. Anyways, this is just a base Jeep Gladiator Sport. So it starts at $33,000. It's got the 3.6 liter V6. It is not the turbo. It has an 8-speed automatic transmission, which all the new Jeeps are coming with. It's got the smaller 3.5 inch Uconnect system in there with the 3.5 inch screen, 373 axle, Pretty much your standard sport package. I'm trying to look at here. They've actually upgraded. So it came with originally the 3.5-inch screen, but it actually has the upgraded 7-inch touchscreen. So it is upgraded with Apple CarPlay, but it is not a Rubicon. It is just a base sport, but they have thrown the lift kit on there. Got some nice Fox shocks on it. These are actually OEM Jeep wheels that you can order from the factory. So these aren't aftermarket. These are technically from Jeep, but they already have the bead lock on it. Toyo MT 35 by 12.5. And Kennedy does not like the red.
I don't know why I don't like the red. I like that it's lifted, but
yeah, it looks really good with those wheels.
It would be better all black.
It's true until you scratch the crap out of it. But it just has all the plastic bumpers going around. It doesn't have the steel bumpers that you can get on the Rubicon. Nice black hardtop though. I think that looks really good. I still think this is weird with how small the rear window is. But this is a good looking Jeep. I don't think anything else is done to it. It's got the rear view camera. The bed is super tiny, but that's to be expected with the Gladiator. I'm not really sure what you can put back there besides like a couple bicycles, a couple Kennedys, I guess. Maybe a couple Ken dogs. Cupcakes back there, you know. But it does have little lights back there. That's cool. Cool feature. It does have some metal side steps, which is nice. So that acts as a side step and a rock slider. If you guys don't know what that does, it's so you don't get hung up on rocks. It kind of literally slides the Jeep on the rocks when you're on there. It doesn't have any upgraded lights. These are just the basic halogen lights. But that's a good looking Jeep right there. I'm telling you, bead locks on anything looks good. You put bead locks on any car and it just looks good. Like that's a really good stance right there. I'm really impressed with that. So here's how much they want with the lift and tires. So the Jeep started out at $33,000. That's the base price for a Gladiator sport package. And then it went up to $43,000 with the 3-piece Freedom Black hardtop, the upgrade to the 7-inch screen, automatic headlamps, power heated mirrors, remote keyless entry, you know, all the add-ons. And this is just with whatever wheels those are. I'm not sure what those are. So this is pretty much, oh, this is a 24S package. So this pretty much gets you into something like a Sahara with like the power windows, the heated mirrors, all that good stuff. But then they added on a protection package, so some type of coating. They added nitrogen in the tires, $100. And then they put some premium window tint, which still looks fish-bowly to me. I don't know if that's premium or not. Paint protection film. Let's see. I didn't see a paint protection film. I guess there's paint protection film on the front. I don't see it. Somewhere there's paint protection film on this car, supposedly. And then the lift and tires. See, they just wrote lift, wheels, and tires on there. But it takes a grand total to $54,000. So now you're in Rubicon territory for a sport that has a lift kit, wheels, and tires already. Because that's really all that's done to it besides the 24S package. But it's pretty cool. I like that little Jeep performance badge. That's pretty cool. So would you get this that's already lifted with wheels and tires for $54,000, or would you get the Rubicon and then put your own wheels and tires on it?
Definitely get the Rubicon and then put your own wheels and tires on it, get your own tint. You're gonna save a lot of money because you're practically paying for a Rubicon, but you're not getting what a Rubicon.
Yeah, you're not getting the lock and diff, you're not getting the different gear ratio.
Which, yeah, they added the screen.
Yeah, they added the screen, but still.
But then you might as well buy a Rubicon or a Sahara. Don't the Saharas, don't they have?
Don't make Sahara and Gladiator.
Oh, they don't?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, well then just kidding.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Or it's the two-door Wrangler. I think it's the two-door they don't make in the Sahara. But I thought it was a Gladiator too. I thought Gladiator was just Jeep and Rubicon. Comment down below.
It might be.
But another cool little feature, I didn't include this on my video, it says T50. That's the torque bit size to take the doors off. It's kind of cool. Just like one of those neat little features.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one.
What? You're not going to buy? Pass or buy? Pass or buy?
Pass.
Oh.
I'd rather keep the Jetta.
Okay. I like it. I think it looks good. The only cool thing is that it's already done. Everything's already taken care of. You could just literally take it off the dealership and go off-roading with it.
Okay, so would you spend $54,000?
Absolutely not.
Hey, see? Thank you.
Hopefully you guys could hear us out there. It's always windy every time we try and vlog here in Amarillo, Texas. It's super nice out though. It's only 90 degrees. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, would you guys rather buy a Rubicon non-lifted, do your own things to it? I mean, you don't have to do much to a Rubicon. I mean, you can fit 35s on a Rubicon with nothing else. No spacers, anything. They already come with 33s, or you could get this Sport, which is already lifted. It's got super nice wheels and tires on it, but these wheels you can actually order from Jeep. I'm sure they're more expensive than like a KMC bead lock or any of the other bead locks, but that's a really good looking Jeep Gladiator. I think the red actually looks good. I'm not a huge fan of red vehicles. However, that one looks really good with black bead locks on it, and the black 3-piece Freedom hardtop always looks good. It's a nice little contrast. But would you guys rather buy a Rubicon for the same price, or would you buy a Sport that is already lifted, has wheels and tires? The thing is, you're not getting like the locking differential, you're not getting the different gear ratio, you're not getting the Rubicon transfer case. There's so many benefits to getting a Rubicon over a Sport, but only, do you know the answer? But only, should you get a Rubicon if you're going to
go for four-wheeling
all the time, go on off-road all the time.
Why did I hesitate when I said that?
I don't know. But it's really only if you're gonna go off-roading all the time. A lot of people like to buy Rubicons just for the name of the Rubicon. I had a JK Rubicon before, and with how much I ended up doing to it, I wish I would have just got a Sport, because I was about to swap out the axles, and then in that case, you might as well just got a Sport. But if you're not gonna do a crazy amount to it, but you wanna go off-roading, just get the Rubicon.
Well, and here, there really isn't anything, like anywhere to go four-wheeling besides Canadian River,
yeah.
And that is
and you can do that, you can do all that with a new Sport.
That's pretty pathetic over there. So unless you lived in Colorado or somewhere where you could actually go off-roading, people literally, oh yeah, Moab, then people literally, I feel like, just buy it for the name, especially in Texas.
But with the new JL and the new Gladiator, like the Sports are so much more capable than like the Sports on previous years. I don't even know if you need a Rubicon anymore, but the Rubicons are sick. They really come with some cool features. We really need a Gladiator in our life, but the problem is the bed is tiny, it doesn't tow for shit, and I need something to tow a car with, and there's no way that that Gladiator would tow my Mustang.
Yeah, we honestly, if we ever did buy a Gladiator, we would just buy it to buy it.
It would be it for show.
Yeah.
I mean, I would off-road it, we would drive to Moab, we would drive to Colorado because we're not that far.
But how often would we do that?
But how often could we do it? That's the question. You guys comment down below.
We could, how often would we actually do it? I mean,
I don't know. Well, I said comment down below what you guys think.
I know, but you said we could, but I'm saying.
You're just going in circles.
No.
Kennedy's stuck in a circle of conversation right now.
In circles right now.
Comment down below what you guys think, Rubicon or Sport. I've had this conversation so many times before when I had my JK. When I had the JK, I would have rather done the Sport because I was about to upgrade the axles, but then I sold the Jeep. But with the new ones, would you guys rather get a Sport or Rubicon? Rachel, my sister-in-law, she has a Rubicon, but they never use it, but they like having like all the features of the Rubicon, and Kennedy's dropping my lens cap cover. Thank you. So, let us know down below what you guys think. Should we get a Gladiator? I really want one though, they're so sick. Babe, you would never use it. You would never use it, but we can make really cool videos over it. Hope you guys enjoyed that little video. Make sure you come out to the flashlight shootout July 27th, Amarillo Dragway. You can find the event on Facebook on our Contagion Athletics website. Follow Kennedy at Kennedy McCall on Instagram and Snapchat. Follow me at Bambi39 on Instagram, Snapchat. We will see you guys on the next one.